Hey everybody, it's Josh from Walnut Ridge. We're kind of at that weird time of year where it's like, do I winterize? Do I not winterize? I still want to camp a couple times. There's a freeze warning for tomorrow. Obviously check local listings or where you're at. But so we get a lot of questions and calls about it. You know, people worried because you don't want things to freeze and bust. But yet you might still have trips planned, so you might not be completely ready to winterize yet. So there's a couple things you can do I just wanted to go over. Like for instance, this weekend we've got a little bit of a cold spell coming our way. It's going to dip down maybe upper 20s, at least in the 30s. Maybe have some frost or something in the morning. It's not really going to be enough to freeze and break a lot of things in the camper, because it's going to need to sustain those temperatures for a longer period of time to be able to actually freeze up and do some damage. But if you're worried about it, to be on the safe side, a couple things you could do. For one, you could just, which we've already done this one, pull the anode rod out here of this water heater. So just drain your water heater. If you have the other brand, an Outwood or Dometic, it might be off to the left-hand side, kind of angled down, the plastic plug. But you could drain the water heater out. That way you don't have that water sitting in there. And then also on this particular coach, there's low point drains. There's low point drains on every coach, but this one you can see underneath here, so you have this red and blue line sticking out, but it actually has valves up top. And so you could just open those valves, and those are supposed to be the lowest point in your water system. So if you open those up, go inside, open faucets, that'll allow all of that water that's in the lines to drain down and out of these low point lines here. So then you've essentially taken the bulk of the water out of the coach, so you don't have to worry so much about it freezing. I wanted to show you another example because we have one beside us. They're not all going to be valves like that, but if you get down and look underneath your coach, you're going to find them. This one right beside it actually has the two lines right down here, and then this one doesn't have valves inside, just has these caps on here. So you're just going to unscrew the caps. Again, go inside, open the faucets to relieve that pressure and let all that drain out. And then you'll be good to go for, you know, the little cold snaps that we have. And just don't forget to put that stuff back on when you go to use it. And then, you know, get you a couple more trips in before you actually have to winterize and put it away for the winter. We are getting ready to run our no appointment Winterize Special that we do every year. So I believe we're starting on around the 17th of October and run it through November 5th. You'll have to check, I believe we'll have it posted on the website or something, our hours. But so we have hours through the day that you don't have to have an appointment. You can just show up, we'll get a tech, go out there and get the winterize done for you. And then the price and everything will be on there. So something we do every year. That way, if you don't want to take the time to do it, you can let us do it and then have that peace of mind knowing that everything's protected and ready to go for the winter. Thanks.